So the first thing people need to know is that there's something called the FDIC, and the FDIC insures each bank account
250 grand.
250
right?
grand. So these motherfuckers out here flexing $10 million in a bank account, they literally don't seem to understand that if there's a bank run, oh, the bank run's never going to happen. Till it happens, motherfucker. It's going to happen, right? And you're only going to get back 250,000. Why? Because when you deposit money in the bank, you are no longer the benefactor and the owner of that money. You've given it as a loan and a right of use, right?
This is well known.
To the banks. Not to most people, to people like us.
Okay, fair.
That's why we like crypto.
But what happens to people like us? What should people like us do?
I want to address the people that don't know first.
Okay, fine.
So, I want to address the people that don't know. So you have this situation whereby you only have 250,000 insured. At any moment, a bank run can happen and your money's gone. So the first objective is to become self-banked.
Diversify.
Self-banked. What does self-banked mean? Is that you do not depend on BlackRock through a 401k to be trading basket of assets for you. No, you should be educated and intelligent enough to build your own investment portfolio, right? Fuck these 401ks. People are like, oh, I got to work. I just want my money deposited. Perfect. That's why the system is there, because most people are lazy. And that's why it works. Like, it works because people don't want to put in the extra hours. So for the people that want to put in the extra hours, I guess it makes sense to build your own portfolio the same way we do. You have not only portfolio management.
Like a direct brokerage, or
no, like you get your 401k, you can extract X amount of money from your paycheck, goes straight into your 401k, right? And who manages that 401k investment, right? These big companies, these big organizations, right? So who conditioned you to invest into a 401k?
TV.
The exact same guys that are collecting the money to invest on your behalf, right? So you have this big situation where you have these bank runs that take place every 100 years. Do the research, do the history. Money is extremely new. Like, how we perceive money, this fiat currency, this current format of central banking is extremely new. 1971, we left the gold standard. We go into full fiat mode, right? What happens? What people don't talk about is that the president in 1971, he did a recall on gold. And he told everybody, right, it became illegal to own gold. It became illegal in the United States of America to own gold. You could own up, I think, to like 5 to 7 ounces. I don't remember the exact number. And then you had to sell all your money, all your gold back to the government for a standard price, a standardized price. And this was to stimulate the economy, when in fact it was stealing. Because anybody that can create money out of thin air and print it, it's called what? What is it called? When you take the money and you print it out of thin air.
Inflation? I don't know.
No. What is it called?
Give it to me, Dad.
You know it.
Yeah.
You know it.
Printing money?
When you print money out of thin air.
I don't know.
It's a forgery. Lying.
I'm never gonna get that.
When you forge money, you create money out of thin air, and you go to prison.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Okay,
So you forge money, you go to jail.
Okay.
But the Federal Reserve, they can print money out of thin air, and what happens? They're forging money, but there's no consequence, because they're the ones that control the money supply. Therefore, they control the world.